warm welcome to you and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to this division rivals game. What are we going to get from this one?
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
This is the home side's team today.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
This is the visitors' team for today. Tim Howard starts in goal. Ben White plays with Alphonso Davies as fullbacks. Luka Modric starts alongside Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in central midfield. And they're playing with two strikers in attack. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Good ball in behind. And there it is! The opening goal, and what a bright start it's been!
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Nathan Ake. Now Modric. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Davis. And nothing at the end other than keeper's ball. Glodis Perla Vigosdottir. On to Davis. Vigosdottir. And over the touchline it goes. It'll be a throw-in now. And with that deflection, it'll be a throw-in. Cuadrado. Yet to find a way to goal. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Maria Ezeguirre. Moving the ball forward. What can they do with this? Now, surely. Another goal. And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Ake. Now Davis. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, that's really well cut out. Moving it forward with purpose, something on maybe. Good work to beat the challenge. Oh, it must be here. Another goal. And surely there's no way they can throw this away now. Absolutely dominant. Dominant. So it's 3-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Glodis Perla Vigosdottir. This could be dangerous. Oh, he saw it coming.
That really was an important bit of play.
Ezeguira. Lovely, incisive ball. But it's been given as offside, the timing just out.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right.
Leander Dendoncker. Pass picked off. But the keeper anticipates it well and deals with the danger. Closed it down well. Oh, great work. What's next? He tried to place it into the goal. It'll be head down and hit next time. Oh, this could be it. Dear, oh dear. The keeper's had an absolute shocker there. A goal so cheaply given away. And for a goal that might mean no way back, they restart once more. Ben White. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Takes it on. Oh, that's brilliant. Super sharp reactions. Played into the box.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Yeah, it all seems so easy for them right now, and on they go again. Genuine chance here. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this kind of mood. And off we go again with the gap now a full 5-0. Luka Modric. Now Milinkovic-Savic. Ball has been lost here.
Yeah, that was a cheap turnover there.
Glodis Perla Vigosdottir. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. And so we're underway with the second half. Ben White. Taking advantage there to win the ball. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Kulusevski. Through perfectly, and he's through here. Oh, fantastic save.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
Over it comes. There still could be something happening here. Having a try, and the keeper gets behind it well. Played in now. Curled right into the goalkeeper's zone, and he's caught it. Kulusevski. And they've kept it in just. Oh, could be a chance here. A vital block. Oh, maybe a bit of space now. A promising move stalls. Now there could be a chance to counter. Another go here. Oh, so close at the end of it all.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's how to counter-attack. It really was a great move.
And the press has paid off here. That's a foul, and the sort of tackle that could mean further trouble. Guado. Chance to score! And the game will stop. Offside. Oh, he's given it away here. Holds it steady, no worries there. White. Lovely incisive ball. And two becomes three as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
White. So 20 minutes left of this game. Ben White. Now Milinkovic-Savic. They might get caught on the break here. It's a really good break, this. And it's played over to the back post. But there's a keeper in command of his area with a clean catch. Well read to gain possession. Great chance here. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this kind of mood. Dejan Kulusevski. Possession changes hands. An open invitation on the wing here. Oh, he's given it away. Great defending.
Well, that's why she's so highly rated.
Gyökeres. They've found a way through and played in now. And it's in. Nothing more than consolation at this stage, but it is at least something for their fans to cheer. And we could watch that sort of skill all day. And you can feel the frustration after that. A golden chance has gone. Oh, that's poor from the keeper. And there is proof that pure force isn't always the answer. It needed a more subtle touch. Kulusevski. Played to White. Teeing up the chance now. And that's where it ends, with possession lost. Dendoncker. Well, this is a superb run. And the keeper makes the save. Really, we shouldn't have expected anything else. It's been delivered. Worth a go. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Milinkovic-Savic. Henry. This could get interesting. Taking a chance. Terrific bit of blocking. And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see.
They were the better team all...
a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is a live division rivals contest. How do you see this one going?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
How about the cross? Decent idea. That's a good-looking ball. Surely! Stunning piece of defending.
Yeah, that's a great intervention there.
Oh, that's really untidy. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Out of play, throw-in. This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the front two will need to be clever with their combination play, dynamic with their movement and energetic with their closing down. I'm looking forward to seeing them play here today.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Tim Howard stands between the posts. Benjamin White plays with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. Luka Modric plays with Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And that brings the attack to an end. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Isco. Well, not quite hitting the mark. And caught by the keeper. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Modric. Gyökeres. That's how to dispossess your opponent. And bursting forward. Well, it could be on for him here. And it's in! 1-0! They've breached the defence. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Ake. And the ball with Milinkovic-Savic. Ben White. And on to Kulusevski. Viktor Gyökeres. Really good challenge. Isco. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Ake. Closing down. Across the touchline, so a throw in here. They've won back possession. Pressing high to win the ball. Chance to shoot. And really not all that far away from levelling this.
Yeah, decent effort, you have to say.
Carmona. It's with Iago Aspas. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. It's a neat move. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Milinkovic-Savic. On to Gyökeres. Alphonso Davies. The cross is on. It's a weighted pass. Oh, could be. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Isco. And here it is for Isco. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a match. This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you all the action from this Hero Indian Super League contest. How do you see the match going, Stuart? Oh, chance! Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. And the lineup for the home side.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Opportunity here, and the keeper getting right behind it. Playing it in. Not away completely. The attack ended disappointingly. Well, based on the way the visitors defend with such authority and excellence, they're going to be very hard to break down, you just feel, Stuart.
Well, I can only admire the work rate, the know-how and the desire of their defensive structure. It's been brilliant.
Oh, wait a moment, look at what's happening. Surely now. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Toral. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
And they need to get tighter here. Getting the better of his opponent. And couldn't quite square the game. Close.
Well, it's certainly a decent effort, but not quite good enough. They still trail here.
And in the right position to read it. Plenty of support here. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. And this to level it. Oh, what a sequence. Bad error. Great save. And still they lead here.
Well, it looks as though they're trying to let them back into this one.
That's effective pressure. High up the pitch. Very effective pass. Could be. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. A lot of space to attack. Drifting infield. Real chance. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. Well, the play just breaking down a bit here.
This is scrappy, that's for sure.
And he has options available. This could be the equaliser. Oh, a challenge that was simply world-class. Singh. Oh, that's a really good pass. And beyond the last defender, offside. And the ball in behind the defenders. Can he score? Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Oh, looked rushed there. That's a good-looking pass. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Well-timed tackle. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Decent-looking pass. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Determined defending. to attack. Can he put it in? Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Toral. Singh. And cutting it out. Oh, that's brilliant play. Counter-attacking possibilities. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Fine cross into the middle. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And Fernandes. Effective challenge. Oh, tremendous vision. Can he deliver? Oh, keeper dealt with it. And he's fired over the corner. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Losing possession. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And to reduce the deficit. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Now a decent position. Could pull one back here. But no! What a glorious opportunity squandered to get back into this.
Well, that had to go in, didn't it? I just can't see them turning this around now.
Might lead to a chance. Well, that's good defending. Well organised up the back.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Good angle for the cross. Played into the centre. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And now with Fernandes. Fine pass. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Out of play then. Corner awarded. Well, they've decided to make a change. Let's see about the delivery. Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. He has teammates around him. Good-looking pass. Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Too easy, far too easy. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. And Fernandes. And running in behind. Oh, a splendid save.
Well, he's so highly regarded, and that's why he just makes so many good saves.
Determined defending. Dangerous ball. Could still be dangerous. Oh, bad place to lose it. And striking it on the volley, just no luck.
Well, good technique, but just wide of the target.
And Fernandes. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Suddenly they have possession. Very effective pass. He's in behind. Was an important piece of defending. Now, options are plenty. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Ten minutes to go then. And unable to keep possession. Opportunity! Spectacular save, top-class goalkeeping. And the ruling is offside here. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Well, that was an opportunity to get themselves back into this contest.
Well, it's a chance, yes, and one they needed to take. They're struggling here, no doubt about that.
It's a neat move. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. And time for the change now. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it?
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action.
On it, yeah.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu for you is live coverage of this Hero Indian Super League match. It's Mumbai City, and they take on FC Goa.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Well, giving the ball away. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Throw-ins given. Can anyone stop him? And players waiting in the centre. Well, they have the ball again.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Can he put it away? Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. And Fernandes. Have to close him down. And roaming free here. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Attacking with vigour. Chance to shoot, but into the keeper's gloves. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. That's a good-looking pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Tivari. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's their leading goal scorer, mainly because of his movement, which is so clever. It's full of pace, and it always threatens the back of defenders. And, of course, he's a great finisher.
And that is offside. Intelligent threaded pass here. Terrific piece of anticipation. Flowing here. Can he give them the lead? Oh, it's in! The opening goal of the derby, and listen to what it means.
Well, as you can see, they finished this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Timor. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
And putting his body on the line. A bit disappointing in the end. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Oh, that's fine defensive play. And a throw-in forthcoming. Plenty of support here. Timor. And a chance to whip it in here. To level matters! Oh, good work by the keeper. Short corner taken. Timor. Fernandes.
अरे नहीं खोल रहे हो
And a tidy tackle.
यूं भाई कर दे करूँगा
Decisive pass. And now with Fernandes. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. And over it comes. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Good conditions for the counter. Might lead to a chance. And now with Fernandes. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Can he? Great movement. Just couldn't get it through. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And what a finish it is. That is such a good header. It really is.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Fernandes. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Creative look about this. And the keeper dealing with it. He has teammates around him. He's in with a chance. Not to be for him. He went for power over placement.
Well, you're right. He decided to go for the power, which in the end he couldn't control. He'll be furious with himself. That's a big miss.
And giving them too much space on the flank. Nicely timed tackle. And clears the danger. Substitution time it is here. In a dangerous position. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And Fernandes. Attack looks promising. And good anticipation. Plenty of support here. What a brilliant pass. Oh, could be a chance. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Over it comes. Well, far from the ideal header. And the goalkeeper had it all the way. Fernandes. Oh, big chance. And quite simply, a brilliant save.
Well, that's why he's such a good goalkeeper. He got his angles absolutely right there.
Well, it's off target. They were watching him like a hawk. Toral. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, might be. And it goes! A three-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff. Three goals without reply. And Fernandes. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And now with Fernandes. Must be! And the keeper showing good hands. And time for the change now. And over it comes. Well, no end product. Excellent vision. Must be. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. 15 minutes left for play. And now with Fernandes. Timor. Just the challenge that was required. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Will it be? Well, alas, a damp squib of an ending to that move.
Yeah, you're right. The move deserved a better finish, really.
Fernandes. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Teammates available. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Might do damage on the break. Will it happen for them? Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Oh, good idea. And wonderful defending there.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Fernandes. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, it was a very assured performance.
What a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me ready to provide tactical analysis is Sue Smith. And what we have on the menu for you is live coverage of this Hero Indian Super League match. What are you expecting?
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Oh, good vision. And the flag does go up, offside. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Yeah, it's a very similar look, isn't it? So it'll probably come down to those individual matchups. I think those wide areas will play a key role, though. It's so important that the fullbacks get forward and push their opposite number back.
Oh, in with a chance! Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Singh. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Deserves credit for winning the ball back.
Yeah, he was certainly on that in a flash, wasn't he?
And now with Fernandes. That's a good pass. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
I just love the awareness here to see the pass, and the execution is just perfect. But then he's still got to finish it. He just looks the keeper in the eye. It's able to slip it past him. It's a really nice goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And Fernandes. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Opportunity. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Over it comes. Well, in fairness, not the greatest of headers. Crespo. Careless in possession. And given acres of space to attack here. Can he finish? Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
This is a wonderful ball played through. It's great work to set up the chance. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
So 2-0 now. Could be dangerous. Intercepted at the right time.
Oh, he was so alert there. Read the situation well.
Well, giving the ball away. Now, who can he play it to? Opportunity! Oh no! And that's a really disappointing effort from there. Flowing here. Who can he pick out? Well, how close was that? Inches away. reads it well. And the flag has gone up, offside. Crespo. Saul Crespo showing a real will to win the ball. Nice weight on the pass. He's in! And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness to set up the chance. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about. Just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
Gupta. Untidy to lose the ball. He's in with a chance. The referee has given a corner. Fantastic save! That header looked net-bound. And played short. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Gupta. Singh. Saul Crespo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Might do damage on the break. Can he put it in? Oh, the flag's gone up, and there wasn't much in that. So a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. An effective challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. And the through ball. And beyond the last defender, offside. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Yeah, it's been a great first half. They've controlled large parts of the game, and they look like they're going to score every time they go forward. If it stays like this at half-time, they'll be delighted with that.
And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And the perfect position to read it. Singh. That's a good-looking ball. The first half here comes to an end. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Promising ball. No space if he goes inside. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Very quick thinking there. Clever defending. Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Singh. And with that, the attack breaks down.
Yeah, you can clearly see they work on their shape out of possession, can't you?
Oh, he's through here. Surely now. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here's the replay. Very unselfish play. He could have had a go himself. He doesn't. He plays it off, so it's an easy tap-in. You've got to feel for the keeper, though, 2v1.
Nicely timed tackle. And support available. Very alertly winning back possession. Crespo. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And now with Fernandes. And space to attack. And a tame attempt. No difficulties for the keeper.
Yeah, lack of composure in front of goal there. He's got to be more clinical, hasn't he?
Singh. And Fernandes. Promising pass. Opportunity here. The save was a good one. And a substitution in the offing. Let's see about the delivery. And Fernandes. Maybe dangerous here. Just couldn't drop his guard even for a fleeting moment under pressure there, the keeper. And a fine tackle. Opportunity! And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Gupta. Nicely regaining possession. Nice weight on the pass. The danger not over. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And time for the change now. And there's the delivery. Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Can't give him too much space. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Good-looking move. How did they let that attack come to an end? We've entered the final 5 minutes. Oh, he's through here! Keeper did his job to begin with. But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. They've decided that now... Toral. Can he find the right pass? Could be dangerous. Determined defending. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2. Can he put it away? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, if we watch this again, he's got options. He can round the goalkeeper, he can place it, but he decides to go for power. And what a strike that is.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Ali. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, that was really comfortable, wasn't it? The play goes...